Today's specialty is Team Group T-Force XCALIBUR RAM. But these aren't the standard XCALIBUR RAM. These are Phantom Gaming Edition, Phantom Gaming Alliance with ASRock, and they look really cool. They have those standard lines which you saw on the motherboard and on the case, and now you can see them on these beautiful RAMs. Now, if you remember, I did a review, I did some talking about an introduction about the standard ones. Today we're going to talk about these ones. These are 2 times 8 gigs, so 16, 3200 megahertz RAM sticks from Team Group. Now, it's something to have standard RAMs, RGB RAMs or something, but special edition ones like Phantom Gaming, which are in collaboration with ASRock, is just something outstanding. Now the CL is 16, but we're going to place them of course in a build and going to get some exact timings and everything that we usually do. Also going to do some speed tests, read, write, latency and everything that is necessary. But for now, let's just talk about the design. So the one thing that I heard from the guys at Team Group, this is it. When you connect the XCALIBUR RAMs like so, you get a T-Force logo. As you can see, the T-Force is right here, and this is it. This is really cool. I mean, it doesn't mean, for some of you, it might not mean anything, but when a manufacturer makes a hidden message like this, it's just really nice to, see. They're working differently than others when it comes to some hidden messages when we're talking about their brand. Now let's go and place the XCALIBUR RAMs inside the build. Of course, it's going to be full Phantom Gaming, but we're going to use these, as you might have seen in my custom build called Phantom Gaming Alliance, or PGA. So basically, yeah, it's going to be a simple name, but it's going to be an interesting mod. So let's go and place them inside the build. Now, apart from testing the Team Group T-Force XCALIBUR Phantom Gaming RAMs, I do have to say that their RGB, as usual, is amazing, and I have nothing to say about it. I mean, you can always go with a single color, turn it off, because the XCALIBUR really look cool without even RGB. So yeah, it's quite alright. But let's go into testing. Now, I used the ASRock Z390 Phantom Gaming X motherboard, as you might have seen in the previous videos, and these are the results. So basically, in BIOS, leaving everything in stock, 2400 megahertz with CL16, we got read speeds up to 35,000 megabytes per second, write speeds 33.7 thousand megabytes per second, and copy 31,000 megabytes per second. Now going into BIOS and turning on XMP1 to profile, that are standard speeds for these RAMs that are written on the box with the CL16, we got 3200 megahertz, and the speeds are 10,000 more. Even on write, it's 11,000 more. So yeah, it's kind of obvious when you push the XMP up, and you get, of course, better results. So yeah, guys, this is it. This is also one thing that I do have to mention. If you don't have a motherboard like I do, which has polychrome sync, polychrome RGB that can manage the RGB lights on your RAMs, then you can easily just download their, it says even here, you can download their Team Group T-Force Blitz application, which can change the colors of your RGB that come from Team Group. Otherwise, they can work with ASRock Polychrome RGB. You can use Asus Aura Sync, then you have Gigabyte RGB Fusion, and of course MSI Mystic Lights. So basically you can manage anything depending on your motherboard. If you have an ASRock motherboard like I do, you're going to download Polychrome RGB and then synchronize everything all together. Guys, the design is perfect. You can manage the RGB. They are stable at 3200 megahertz, which is obvious kinda, and the design is just really cool. I really love when you, I know you're not going to use it, but I know you're never going to do it, but when you take them out of the box and you can just get the T-Force logo when you connect them as they should be connected to achieve that. So guys, yeah, thank you for watching. We had the Team Group T-Force Excalibur Phantom Gaming Edition at speeds 3200 megahertz. Links are below if you decide to check them out. And yeah, see you in another one. Bye bye.